Oh, girls, it's Tuesday. I'm sorry, I look kind of gross today. You guys don't care about that, right? No. What is your favorite book of all time? I'm pretty sure that my favorite book of all time is Harry Potter. I took a class on Harry Potter, and it's really, really cool. All of the different things that are in Harry Potter that you can kind of like look at and see all the symbolism for all these different things. I don't know. I like Harry Potter because it's rules for life. Like, it's really well done. I don't think that there is another book series like that that's done as well as it is, except for maybe Lord of the Rings, but I wasn't a fan of Lord of the Rings because it wasn't edited very well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Harry Potter. I know that's a pretty typical answer, pretty mainstream. Also, I haven't read the book that Daisy was talking about, so I'm gonna check that out and see. What's one thing that you want to change in your society? I agree with you, Daisy. I really think that needs to be changed, but I don't think it's the one thing I would change. There are a lot of other problems that I see in the United States that also needs to be fixed, so I'm going to choose a different one. I would socialize education all the way through at least college, because now everything in the United States pretty much requires you to have graduated from college. I don't think that it's too much to ask that we don't have to pay $50,000 a year to go to schools that will give us a good enough education to maybe get jobs that we want. I think the whole education system in America is really bad and not well thought out. I really like the systems in Europe where you go to college for 2 years, which is like junior and senior year for us of high school, and you kind of pick a specialization there and then go into college knowing what you want to do. Your graduate school is like another 3 or 4 years, and college is 4 years. And in Europe, I don't know. I'm not. Sophie explained this to me at one point, but like, you're only in in university for 3 years, and then grad school for maybe 1 or 2. Loans work differently. You only have to pay them back if you're making a certain amount of money, and I think that's really important because there are people that do really good jobs here in the United States that need college educations and graduate school educations, and they can't pay back their loans, but the schools are still asking for that money back. If you were stranded on a desert island, what 3 things would you take with you? Besides sensible things. Like, I'm not allowed to say I would take my phone so I could call someone to come pick me up. I think I would bring Fritos, because Fritos are actually, they're a good snack, and they also make excellent fire starters because they're so saturated in fat and everything. So you can use them as fire starters, and they burn forever. If you light one on fire, it'll burn for a while. So that way I could have fire, which, I mean, that's sensible, but it's also pretty cool to bring Fritos. I bring sunblock because I burn really easily. And I wouldn't want to die of skin cancer on a remote island. That would not be a good way to go, especially if you're on a desert island. You would want to probably go in a more like islandy way. I'd probably bring the entire Harry Potter series. I'm not gonna lie, I could probably read those 100 more times and not get bored. So yeah, probably that. I know that's kind of copying you, Daisy, because you said you were gonna bring the Deathly Hallows, but I'm just one-upping it because I would just bring the entire series. Well, I think we're gonna see Sophie tomorrow, and then we don't really know what's happened to Chuck. She's not responding to Twitter messages. She's not on Skype, so no one really knows where she is. And then we also still need someone to guest this week, so if you're interested, please email us. Bye!